I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you. Looking at you. Hold on.
He is going Pika though.
Okay. Okay. Yes, I'm right now. You're 2 out of 5 for me.
Patriot making his way back.
Yeah, let's go.
Back again. Here we go. Patriot, fresh up. How'd you do the remix?
He's back. Back again. Yes,
He doesn't want to tell us about remakes. We're here for this is Newbtube Patriot Chicago classic matchup.
And
There we go. Newbtube with the taunt. You love to see it. That's how you know you're fighting your homie.
Samus didn't taunt though. Samus just charged up charge shot.
Oh, when you got a charge shot to go with.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, you see DK mains or players or whatever taunts all the time to start. It's when they have.
DK's a different breed.
That's true. Shout out to my boy Junkyard Tom.
Oh, absolutely. Big shout out. Shout out Blazing Broccoli. The premier green Donkey Kong in the Green Bay area? Fox Valley area? Fox Valley?
Just call it Fox Valley. I think he was Appleton, but I mean,
Sure, that's
as long as you say Fox Valley, you cover everything. So
not Green Bay.
I consider Green Bay Fox Valley, but
That's wrong. And I'll take that up. I have a consideration with that. That is not correct.
for the purposes of regions in Smash 64, when he would be the only one in Green Bay otherwise.
In any event, we are here in Madison today, very much South Central, and Newbtube just has pushed Patriot off stage for the first time. Can he clean it up? He looks pretty clean. And waits so delightfully for Patriot to drift into his arms.
To be honest, even though it was easy for him to do that, I would have liked to see up smash there, because up smash would have been a confirmed kill.
But remember, Newbtube, he likes to inflict mental damage on his opponents. Holding still and getting a grab is so much more psychic damage than other options.
I mean, I guess.
Patriot getting his opening, pushing Newbtube off, and can't quite make the edge guard. That's okay. Because he finds the back air for a nice kill. Very fresh stock, basically tied up 3 apiece.
Newbtube, quick off the angel platform. I think
Finds the grab and a nice 3-tap combo. Oh,
I don't like what Newbtube did there. Because of that grab, Pika had time to land and get take the time to get in a strong punish on that instead of just going in the 2. He did get the 3 hits, but I think he could have had more damage than that.
but it looks like the damage was good.
And
Pushes it off, and Newbtube getting a little bit of lead.
Patriot has had 3 grabs that none of them good. That have kind of put him in positions where he's kind of in a bad position. He's
having a lot of trouble on this ledge right now. But slips out, and Newbtube can't quite get the DI out.
But yeah, Patriot, if he's gonna continually grab on accident, it's gonna be a long set for him.
And after that first stock, really, this has been the Newbtube show.
Newbtube just forward aired through that charge shot, which if you're a Samus main, that's gotta hurt.
Yeah, that was a bold forward air.
He hits the
but chases and just barely enough.
Yeah, he had hit that edge cancel, but got pushed off immediately. I think that in there probably would have been better, but
not quite good enough. Samus just grabs on him.
And the forward air off ledge. I think a nair there probably would have been
zips into the up B.
Very good timing there from Newbtube there to avoid
and that was a do or die back air to Patriot.
He is immediately with the back throw.
But it goes a little deep, can't quite pick it up, but now Patriot is stuck back on this corner. He's been here before. He made it out last time.
And honestly, if you're Newbtube, just be patient. Because either he's going to put himself in a bad position, or he's going to be on that ledge the entire rest of the game, and you know what happens when that timer runs out.
But if I know Patriot, he will hang out on that ledge until it is safe. He feels very comfy here.
Exactly, which is why...
And
Perfect.
Go
Yeah.
two.
Which is
Get
why
through.
if you're Newbtube, do not overextend in that position because you're already ahead.
Yep, he played right where he needed to and was ready when the uppy missed.
Yeah. I mean, if you're behind, and sometimes you have to overextend if Samus ain't gonna move. But when you're ahead, it's the Samus's prerogative.
Yeah.
So we see her Newtube taking that center stage, but immediately getting kicked out by
Yeah.
Patriot.
Yeah. And that's,
Going a little bit over aggressive.
Yeah. Exactly. He really just wants to hit, and
But
honestly,
he has the lead. He can afford to wait. He can chill out. And okay.
And I think part of the reason that Newbtube is feeling the need to get in is because Patriot is just spending his time trying to hit these trying to get these charge shots charged. And Newbtube feels the need to do something about it. But
That is one of the few ways that you have as Samus to force your opponent to come to you a little bit.
Where's the issue?
Mm-hmm. Because without that, we can see Newbtube very content to hang out in mid, barely crossing into the side platform territory, really. Just keeping Samus on the edge, knows that he has the lead right now, and if he can hold it for another 2 minutes, it doesn't matter if he can't get the kill.
That's true.
And that'll do it.
He's not going to do it.
Samus is heavy.
Yeah,
And does it over 100.
Yeah.
Chicago.
So game 1 to Newbtube. Chicago taking one over Chicago. Can Chicago bring it back for Chicago?
He learned how to win this morning. That was something he said.
You're hearing the report that Newbtube just this morning learned how to win.
I mean, he could have just watched
Let's see
any Pika Samus set between me and Patriot from.
Let's see if he can take this winning mentality all the way to Grand Finals. Because Newbtube went out to free anglers. That's who put him down here.
Exactly.
These two have not played yet.
So both of these players lost a free in this bracket.
We can see maybe a little aggression from Patriot, not too much.
Yeah, I mean, I don't dislike it.
But
He's got to change something up.
Yep, letting himself get maybe a little less cornered. Maybe Force needs to go a little bit more.
Yeah, and now Patriot, he's got a 59% stock. Here,
Which
he
is
can,
good.
He can afford to be a little more patient, because now that he is ahead, it is Newbtube who has to come in.
Exactly. Having the lead, even a moderate percent lead like we have here, really changes the flavor of this matchup and how our competitors have to move around each other.
Exactly. And Samus, as long as Samus doesn't get killed, she can just be content to sit charge, hit those up Bs when she needs to.
Patriot will happily chill out near the corner for 7 minutes. Getting the charge. Ooh! And kicks out Newtube's aggression.
He misses that down air.
Good DI, but can't quite punish the up B. They figure that's 2 pieces to getting out of that Samus up B. First you got to get out, and then you would really like to be able to punish it.
Get worse, bro. Want to be in the same pool.
Starting to get something, a reversed dash attack to the right on the platform. Absolutely fascinating stuff in YouTube. Just starting to go, and there's that kick. 2 minutes in, we've got our first stock taken.
And this is Smash 64.
And this is so
That's
big
gonna-
for Newbtube to pick that up immediately. If he
Absolutely.
got stuck not being able to approach Patriot in the corner for another full stock, that would have been a big challenge.
Yeah, now Patriot, it is even, so you can afford to be patient, but well, now
It's
now
interesting when it's
he's
tied.
back. Yeah, now he's back to
Now he can big chill
Yep.
if he chooses. But what we've seen from both of these players is these aggressive openings. Sometimes when they do see that opening, they will take it if they do see a moment that they can push in. Just like there,
that
finding that double down air.
does it over smash. And
But the zip zaps are very hard for Samus to cover.
Yeah, but that back air is going to do it,
And that is a clean stock.
0 to death from Patriot.
Very clean. So we can see Newbtube's starting to come more. Starting
Yeah,
to apply
yeah.
a little more pressure.
Yeah, he's
And push Samus off. This could be big.
love it.
Ooh, almost.
Yeah, unfortunately for Newbtube, this isn't
And
really
a
like.
very pulled Thundershock to the left. And but a break! A break! Oh, not quite a break.
Wow.
That is very unfortunate for Patriot and a very nice pickup for Newbtube to not get that shield broken, but doesn't get the Nair to fall down.
Yeah, I don't dislike that from Newbtube. Force the issue.
Good
there.
effort, force the issue. Absolutely.
You know,
We saw that with Frian against Patriot, where he was using his fireballs to force Patriot to up B at certain times.
Yep.
And then be able to react and capitalize.
to be honest, I kind of wonder if I was about to say if Newbtube used more Thunder Jolt, if that would be something that would be useful for him.
Possibly, but I would also say I don't think that's anything new to Patriot. I'm sure he has. I'm sure he's had many a Pikachu try many a Thundershock.
Yeah, but
It gets pushed off and
it's
down air.
it's less about having about knowing it and more that
And whoa, that's a lot of hits. I'm able to get all the way back down to the plat and jump up.
yeah. And honestly, it's for stuff like that. It's less about it being, having the knowledge.
Leaning up another stock.
It's less about having the knowledge of the move and how to deal with it, and it's more of forcing the player to respect it.
Sure,
To
and
respect
you-
that is an option.
Sure, you want more execution checks. You want your opponent thinking of more things.
Absolutely. And Newbtube
Just as we saw with Frian's fireballs.
exactly. And Newbtube here, he's trying to go in with forward air a lot more, and I think he's trying to get in with he's trying to get in to get a jab grab or something, but Samus just immediately reacting with up B.
That's true. And at this point, you can almost feel a little bit of desperation from Newbtube. With 2.5 minutes left, he's got to take 2 full stocks from this extremely patient Samus. And there it goes. Very nice down air.
Just
So Patriot will bring it back 1-1.
and honestly,
Chicago.
if you're Newbtube,
Go Chicago.
I think Newbtube really played badly per se.
No, not at all. He got a little bit. He can still cover that, Falcon.
He knew he was pitching, but he wanted to make sure.
I think one of the big things we saw that matchup, Patriot had a couple of bigger openings. We saw a couple of double down airs. We saw a couple of F air F smashes. We saw Patriot getting some larger openings than he did game 1.
Yeah. And immediately in this game, unlike last game, the percentage lead went to Newbtube.
And now it's straight tie up until and can't quite get that last one. That's so dangerous. Wow. And that's that risk against Samus. You want to push out, but she comes out of those hits on so fast, she can reverse edge guard you. Unless you feel very experienced in the matchup and you know.
And now we're back in that position where Samus can just be patient.
And we saw Javi, he'll take these matches down to 2 minutes. He's very comfortable with that.
As he should be.
Absolutely.
This isn't like he just picked up this character or something like that. This has been his MO for 5, 6, 7 years. And this is I mean, and he didn't even go for the Pika missed the tech, and he
doesn't feel the need to go for the big stuff, go for the fancy stuff.
Take what you get. Don't let
With a full stock lead like this, he can afford to take his time.
Yeah.
And you can tell he feels so comfortable in this neutral, he does not care if he's shoved into the corner.
And the little F smash edge guard. You gotta wonder who he learned that from, because it wasn't me.
It almost feels like Newtube needs this and
He
gets it
does.
with that up B, giving that extra invincibility.
Over 100% though. I think
If he
he's
can
got to
touch
get
the big stuff.
Yeah, he's got to get a big combo up. I think before he loses the stock.
And there's that back air. That's what you got to avoid. No down airs, no back airs.
And now it's just a full stock.
But he's found an opening.
But
Patriot's
done
so comfy on that ledge.
He's done such a good job on that ledge.
This man is at home. That ledge is where he lives.
Which is really important in this matchup because you're going to be on that ledge a lot. If you got sent off state, you know, Newtube has not been able to really take advantage of edgeguard situations.
No,
That's a lot
if
of
Patriot
damage.
makes it back to the ledge, he's been safe. Eventually. It takes some time, but he has been safe. What a big down air. It's a little scary, but nobody gets hit. Ooh, spoke too soon. But back to neutral, running back to the corner, getting that charge shot going, that little bit of pressure. Oh, lands on the pellet and breaks through the neutral air.
Oh, he should have forward thrown there. Absolutely should have forward thrown there.
Giving Patriot another lease on life with the up B. That does not sweet spot, little high. And again, high percent. He just has to avoid that kill. If he can rack up some percent on this stock, very good spot. Very, very good.
Yep.
And you can see we even have more time than we have previously at 2 stocks. We got 4.5 minutes. Lots of game left to play. It's a big sounding hit. But didn't lead to too much. Scary for Newbtube.
That was
An interesting up smash.
I
option
think
from
I
Javi,
think he
from
may have
Patriot.
meant to do an up tilt.
Possible, but that back air was very intentional. Takes out that stock. Newbtube down to his last on this game 3.
And he's just that reverse DI probably not a good result because it just led into a potential
Oh man,
fall.
that was almost horrifying.
I think he maybe took the shield grab that then was holding up.
I don't know. It looked cool.
I think he wanted to do
Okay, Newbtube trying to push him up, but already at that 106. So high percent.
Yeah, he's gotta clean this up right here.
This is the time to figure out this ledge. Patriot makes it back.
I mean, if you're Newtube, you know that's what he's gonna do. Oh, why?
The hard read.
If he was reading that, I don't know why he didn't just grab a back throw, but you know.
Mental damage. Newbtube is a
Yeah,
mental
but-
damage kind of player.
Yeah, but
There's the grab. Find it eventually.
yeah, but mental damage. You know what's more important than mental damage? Actual damage.
Over 100 get up.
When you're down.
But he has his setups. He knows how to ledge cancel those. There it goes.
There's the back throw.
Okay, as we've seen, these tight stocks, though, that percent has just been adding up every time. It seems Newtube's got a little bit more.
I don't really know what Newtube's plan here is.
It's scary because we know what Patriot's going to do. Patriot's not going to do anything crazy. Not going to run at him.
Newtube's got to change it.
Okay.
Works.
Find something, but...
Oh no! Oh no! No!
Not quite, but... Oh, that's hard.
That's gonna be it.
No, that's it. Newbtube finds the miracle combo.
That
last stock.
Truly a miracle.
Someone will do one.
Continue to refill my water. Water.
I don't think you had any today.
Thank you, brother. Alright, so Newbtube going to the match point here is game 4. Patriot returning with the Samus.
And let's see, Patriot, no stranger to being down, no stranger to having people try to make comebacks on him.
It's true. Absolutely.
Very doable. We can see sticking to the principal plan. Almost a fully charged shot. Not there.
High risk, high reward.
And our first damage after 26 seconds.
Now, this is pod racing.
The absolute patience of both of these titans of the Chicago scene.
Yeah, I don't know why after that missed F smash the wrong way, why there wasn't just an immediate up tilt, and instead he just gets himself up B. But you know, I am not in the mind of these players.
We're seeing, I think Patriot might be in the mind of Newbtube. 0%. He's got a donut for damage. Almost a minute.
Commentator's curse, but this is
He's not a lot. It's looking good for Patriot so far. He's very calm, very collected, and he's done that so often.
Newbtube.
Do that charge shot and come out with that back air as Newbtube tries to approach.
Yeah, Newbtube is starting to overextend a little bit, and that's a good play there.
Very, very
That's
good.
gonna be it.
Went out
That's gonna be it.
and found that stop. That's
And
your tier privilege right there. Samus thrown off the stage. He can be very vulnerable. We haven't seen it too much this
And
set.
honest-
Patriot's very good at getting back.
I'm gonna be honest. It wasn't just that. It was that charge shot. I think kind of hampered. It was kind of a Hail Mary, and it kind of hampered the opportunity for Samus to maybe try to switch up a recovery a little bit.
But we can see Patriot brought it back, cleaned up that stock very quickly, and essentially tied now at 3 stocks. Very slight stock percent lead, but not really enough to make large differences in strategy. Until pushed off again, and you can see Newtube's going off stage a little bit more. Saw that success.
Has
Has been having a lot of trouble stopping Samus when she sits on the edge.
And Newbtube is hitting these up air to back air combos that he really hasn't hit in any of the previous games of this set.
It's true. This really, it's so strange. Newbtube being up 2-1. It really feels like he hasn't had the lead for very much.
It's true.
Truly, this feels like one of the very first clear leads he's had in this set, despite being up 2-1.
Yeah. This is
Goes right through. And a little too far.
yeah, gave Pika just enough time to react.
Just lets her rip.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one.
Pushing, we can see Patriots ledge again, and you can't.
Well,
Challenging this man on the
you
ledge
have,
is so hard.
to expect. You have to
It's so
expect
hard.
that. You have to expect that. And now
we
basically even.
And we know Newbtube does expect it, but it's so hard. We can see Patriot is waiting. He'll use that up the down tilt.
Was filthy.
One of the very few missed up B opportunities from Patriot. Newbtube capitalizes immediately.
And now, if you're Patriot, this is a very uphill battle.
This is scary. This is very scary. Very within his realm. We have 4.5 minutes, plenty of time to make it happen.
He's got to keep playing his game. Unfortunately, he's just getting absolutely just walled out right now. Newbtube has figured something out.
But it's okay. He starts to maybe look scary, but Newbtube knows his angles, and that should be it.
That is going to be real tough to get back from. Even with that, it's going to be tough to get back from. He does it though.
He barely makes it, but it's okay.
If Newbtube
Over 100.
If Newbtube loses this game, he's going to.
You can find that ledge. Fake!
Oh!
What's the punish? Nair going for dare. Interesting.
But he missed
He
it.
was, and I respect it. He's looking for the big damage, chunky combo.
Yeah, I also.
Oh, speaking of chunky.
Ooh, I mean this ain't gonna be enough, but
Oh, now it's so scary.
I think Newbtube wanted a shield grab there, but
This is so scary for
just so
Newbtube.
quick.
Really wants to clean this game up.
Not, if
back
he
in
was
ledge.
8% higher, I think that might have worked.
Can he figure out the ledge? In this crucial stock. It's the bomb.
All right,
Patriots back up.
both over 100%.
We're back. We've been here before. Frost to the other side. This is tense. This is very tense.
Newbtube looking for
Absolutely
anything to get
anybody's
in
game.
there. Patriot doing anything he can to keep it walled. Do it.
Newbtube
Taking it
takes the 3-1 after Patriot almost with the extremely close to clutch comeback.
And Newbtube